here backstage at Boston Calling. I keep saying backstage. Technically, it's not. But it is what it is. The Miller Lite broadcast tent. We're sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts and powered by CTP. Adam 12 of Radio BDC. So you guys, I'll say this. I've been monitoring. I've been back here doing interviews and stuff, and I've been monitoring all of my friends watching bands. You guys so far are like the highlight of the day. Really, like everybody's like, PUP was incredible. PUP was amazing. I can't believe it.
That's very strange.
It makes me feel better about being hungover for the first half of our set.
Oh yeah.
Just the first half?
Just the first
Well,
half.
you work it off.
Does that happen? You'll sometimes start a set like hungover, and then by the end you're like, okay, I'm fine. I worked it all
Exercise
out.
is one of the best things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or
Hangovers.
I drank like through.
Yeah,
I drank through it.
Okay,
to the other
Yeah,
side.
one of the two.
So, which is more preferable then? You can answer first, Zach. Do you prefer to start the set hungover and then not be hungover anymore, or do you prefer to start the set hungover and then just get back to being drunk by the end of it?
I mean, there's a certain you accumulate clarity as you become less hungover.
Okay.
So that's nice. And then you can also look forward to, like, I'm not hungover anymore, so maybe I should start drinking
That's
again.
it. That's
So
what I
it's
was
like,
exactly.
It's like Christmas.
So let's go hungover to not drunk anymore to I can get drunk again.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
reward. That's
Precisely.
the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow,
Yep.
so to speak.
Young bands who are watching this right now, take notes.
Young
These
bands.
guys
Are
have
we
to figure
old?
out any bands. And I'm just talking like up and comers that don't have the experience yet that
you're
you
right,
guys
yeah.
have.
We
You
have
know,
our livers are very experienced.
The Dream is Over is a year old, or just about.
Yeah, yesterday.
So
Yeah.
congratulations. Which is funny because I just talked to Christian from the Hotel Year, who were
Right.
on the bill as well, and their album came out the same day as yours
Yeah.
a year ago. So we were
Yeah.
kind of congratulating them on a year of the
Yeah.
of the first of the album too.
They
crazy.
actually they played with us. We did 3 awesome shows in Toronto, and they played with us.
That's great.
It was great. Yeah, they're awesome dudes.
They're a great band.
Yeah.
They're one of those bands too that it seems like the kind of universally everybody digs. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
they're like I can remember before hearing about them, being like, you got to check out the Hotel Year, and like,
I mean,
everybody.
nice guys making smart music.
Yeah.
That's
You have to be a jerk not to like it.
yeah.
We talked about their, and I want to. I actually told Christian I was going to have this same topic come up in our interview. But their album cover, he decided to feature a group of nudists on the cover of their album,
Yeah.
Goodness.
And one of their videos too.
Yeah, exactly. And then the cover of your album, there's a lady sitting on a sofa that is on fire. I'm wondering. I think I know the answer already, but I have to ask anyway. Was that shot as is, or was it like studio magic after the fact? Did you shoot the girl sitting on the sofa and then light it on fire, or did you say, "Listen, we're gonna pay you extra because you're gonna sit on the sofa. We're gonna light it on fire"?
Well, it's so the photographer is a guy named Chris McKenney.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. He does a lot of composite stuff, but I think it's just like conceptual in his head, and he just like pulls it together and photoshops. I don't know how exactly he does it. It's not very interesting. He's just a great photographer.
Good for him.
And he has good concepts, and that's why we chose it.
It's visually striking too.
Yeah, well, that was it. We
Yeah.
wanted something that would be kind of striking and interesting.
So, can we talk because you have your
Sure.
Blue Jays hat on? Can we talk a little bit of sports?
We can talk sports.
All right. So, I mean, let's talk Stanley Cup Finals first. I don't know how it works in Canada if like you guys will rally behind whatever Canadian team is left in the Stanley Cup
I'm
playoffs.
cheer as Leaf fans. Generally, Leaf fans don't do
Okay.
that. Leaf fans are horrible. Horrible people. I mean, I'm cheering for PK.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
cheering for
he's
PK.
great.
Okay, good. Because that was going to be my question. Did it break your heart a little bit that Ottawa didn't? Because I was hoping for a Nashville-Ottawa.
I think it would be really funny if PK in his first year away from the
Yes.
Montreal Canadiens
Yeah,
went
that'd
in
be
like
awesome.
middle
want that
fingers,
image.
middle fingers in the air,
Yes.
like. Yeah, I'm cheering for PK.
And it's not conceited either, because he keeps giving back to the community.
Yes.
He's from.
Yeah, PK is a great human being.
Like,
He is.
That's amazing.
He's
Yeah.
good people. It's one of the things too, because being here in Boston and growing up here, obviously Bruins fans. The Bruins, Canadians,
Original
rivalry.
six,
But
yeah.
I had to ask the question, on my radio show. I'm like, look, please, like Bruins fans, we're rooting for PK Subban now, right? Like we're over it. Like the fact that he's
better
not,
be.
and it was overwhelming. Everyone's like, yeah,
the
as long as
best.
he's not wearing that sweater, I'm rooting for him. So,
Yeah.
So go. And Joey Bats is flipping bats now. The
They lost today, but I still think it's going to be Boston-Toronto at the end of the year.
I hope so.
Contending for the AL East.
Those are always fun. I want to see one more team in Canada, though. I want to see them take the
Tampa Bay Devil Rays to
Thank
Montreal.
You. See,
Yeah.
you knew the take already
Uh-huh.
before it came out of my.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
You would have 18 games between two Canadian teams a season.
Well,
That
it would be
awesome.
a true East.
Yes.
You could call it the AL Northeast.
There you
and
go.
then it would be
Yeah.
a true. Baseball not being in Montreal is a travesty.
I agree.
And I think I think the front offices and the commissioner and everything in Major League Baseball have kind of realized that a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Can we swear on this radio show?
You can. Go ahead. Yeah.
Fuck Jeffrey Loria
That's
for
fine.
moving the Montreal Expos.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the last baseball game I saw, like Major League, was Expos.
No way.
Like, I'm not a huge baseball buff, but it was Expos and Devil Rays
Right
at
on.
Expo Stadium.
Back when they were the
And
Devil
it was
Rays.
great, but you're
Yeah.
like terrified because it's like crumbling around you.
It's
It's
like
just
little
this
pieces of
crusty old.
concrete.
One of the things I miss the most is there used to be a great. I mean, it was interleague at that time because
Yeah.
the Expos were National League.
Correct.
But they used to do a Canada Day series.
Awesome.
So one year they would do, or I think it was 2 games in Toronto and 2 games in Montreal.
Yeah.
Around the Canada
Little
Day
home
long
and home.
weekend.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and that was like, you always got tickets to that. My dad and I would always go, and that was like, that is such a shame.
Yeah.
That baseball doesn't have that anymore.
I hope they do the right thing and bring it back.
Yeah, me
'cause
too.
It would be nice. And again, being selfish, it would be nice to have both teams in the AL East.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, thank you for taking time to chat. We appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you guys had a good set. Are you going to get to see any more bands today? Do you guys have to travel or what?
Yeah.
Hopefully Run the Jewels and Tool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weezer, like all the big ones.
Dude.
Flatbush Zombies.
They should do a Run the Tool. They should
Run
have
the
a.
Tool.
They
That'd
should
be
do that
sick.
collaboration. That would be great. Although
It's like, we're done now, so I'm going to smoke so much goddamn weed.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You know what? You do you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So it's PUP here live backstage, the Miller Lite broadcast tent on Radio BDC. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
Awesome. Oh, you know what? Hit these IDs.
Yeah,
for
do
me
you
real
want
quick.
IDs?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Are you Adam 12?
Yeah, I'm Adam 12, and there's Paul Driscoll, and there's Julie
You want them
Kramer.
all?
If you just say again. Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, I forgot. There's one more question I forgot to ask you guys. I'm sorry. All right, so let me know when you're ready. And it's okay. All right. Yeah, let me know when you guys are ready. It's just a continuation of what we were just
Red
talking
cam, look at you.
That's right. That's right. All right, ready? All right, last question for you guys. Think back. Oh, I got to slate it again, too? All right, cool. Hold on. I'm going to slate it. Ready? Okay, last question, and then I'll let you guys go. Take us back to the very first time PUP played in the Boston area. What was the first gig that PUP played?
Brighton Music Hall.
Oh, yeah, it was Brighton Music Hall.
Just like that, you knew it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Boston has always been like a really amazing city for us. And I'm not just saying that. It's just like, so we had never played Boston, and we had like gotten a lot of like shit on social media for not playing Boston. And the first time we played was at Brighton Music Hall after the first record came out. Had no idea what to expect, and like over 200 people showed up.
Yep. And they were singing along.
People were so excited.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels like people here really care about music, about live music. It doesn't really matter what the genre. It's just like people love to go out and see bands and do that. So
they do. Yeah. And it's easy to root for you guys because you guys are like nice and you write good songs and you're fun. Like we also like bands that come to town and like we know that we're gonna have a good time when we go and see them.
Well,
so.
you know.
Yeah.
It's the Northeast as much as we have like sports rivalries against each other.
Uh-huh.
It feels like
we come together over music.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do for the rest of the day here at Boston Calling, live from the Miller Lite broadcast tent, Adam 12 and PUP, Radio BDC. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, man.
All right, cool. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot.
You want to just go
Yeah, just go down.
I mean, what do we do here? I mean, we do one hello, I'm from, and then we do the rest. I mean, I'll just run through all of them.
Right.
Cool. Hello, I'm Zach from PUP, the band. You're listening to Radio BDC. You are listening to Paul Driscoll on Radio BDC. You are listening to Julie Kramer on Radio BDC. You are listening to Adam 12 on Radio BDC. Happy holidays.
Nice. Fantastic.